Hello everyone, I'm Aanant Bisht and I have been a successful realtor and sold over 200 million worth of real estate in India and Dubai. And in last 12 months, the realtor clients that I have coached have sold over $1 billion in real estate transactions. With over 10 years of meditation, I can tap into anyone's subconscious mind and call out their limiting beliefs and also change them. So today I'm breaking down the 10 hard lessons I learned when deals didn't happen and how I flipped the script to become a top closer in Dubai in 2018. Stay till the end because the last lesson is the one that changed everything for me. Let's get into it. Picture this, you meet a client. They show up excited, ready to invest. You take them through the presentation and they love it. They nod, they ask the right questions, they say, "This sounds perfect." You leave thinking, this deal is happening, and then they ghost you. No response, no calls. WhatsApp replies, zero. No emails. It's like they have vanished into thin air, and just 2 days back they were calling you 3 times, go to the sales center to do that meeting. And let me tell you something, this isn't one time thing. If you are in Dubai's real estate market, this happens again and again and again. And every time it does, it hits you harder than the last time. I've been there, days where it felt like I was just talking into the void. Deals that felt like a sure thing but never closed. Weeks, sometimes months of not hearing back from the clients that I worked so hard with. It starts messing with your head. Am I good enough for this? Am I wasting my time? Does real estate career really suit me? Why do other agents seem to close deals so easily while I'm still struggling? But here's what I learned. The problem was never the client. The problem was how I was handling it and my beliefs about closing and selling. So let's jump into lesson number 1. Interest is not commitment. In MR Sales Center, I got a client. The client was charming, confident, and well versed in real estate jargon. He wanted to buy a huge villa right on the golf course in Dubai Hills. He asked all the right questions, admired the luxury finishes, and even took selfies in the sales center. I could already see the commission in my mind. Then days passed. No calls, no messages, silence. I would keep thinking about the deal, anxious why the deal is not happening. So when I finally reached him, he said, "I love it, but I'm still exploring my options." See, clients will say they love it, but until money is wired, nothing is real. A warm lead is just a warm lead and not a closed lead. What I learned, if you count your deals before the deal happen, you lose a lot of mental bandwidth as you keep thinking and stay in anxiety. I stopped counting deals before contracts were signed. I started treating interest as a start of the process and not the end. And I would want you to also have this lesson. Coming to lesson number 2, ghosting hurts, but it's not personal. There was a client I met who wanted to invest in a property. He had clear budget. I qualified him, and after showing him some options of the beachfront, he was enthusiastic about buying a 2-bedroom unit. He asked for the payment plans, requested more pictures around the area, and even discussed interior customization, ROI, and I was convinced that this deal will go through. Then nothing. Messages left on read, calls unanswered, no response whatsoever. I felt betrayed. Was it something I said? Did I push too hard? I was continuously contemplating. But then I realized it wasn't about me. What did I do and what did I learn? I created a new broadcast group and I kept the name Beachfront on top of the group and added all the inquiries of Beachfront. I followed up strategically instead of emotionally. Instead of, "Hey, just checking in," which sounds needy, I'd send them market updates only focused on benefits. As I learned that features tell and benefits sell. Like a feature of a phone is to talk to someone, but benefit is that you can be connected to your loved ones. You can stay connected. So I shared benefits only of that area. It kept me in their mind without sounding desperate. And after 7 months, I closed a deal from the same group. If you resonate and like this kind of a content, then like this video and subscribe before we move forward to lesson number 3. Your energy controls the deal. I remember sitting across from a high net worth investor in Dubai summer, and it was like 45 degrees, sweating through my blazer. I had lost a few deals that week and my confidence was a little shaken. I could feel my doubt creeping into my words. My client sensed it. The conversation shifted. He started asking more skeptical questions. He suddenly wasn't sure if I was the right agent to handle his portfolio. Clients sense desperation. If you feel off, they won't trust you with their money. What did I learn? Before every client meeting, I reset my energy. I'd walk in like I'd already had 10 other deals happening. I expected them to sign, not out of arrogance, but because I trusted my process. I visualized before every meeting. And guess what? The clients started responding differently. Lesson 4. The market is not the problem, your strategy is. When I saw in 2018 that market was slow and many realtors just kept counting days for 2020 Expo in the hope that market would change and somehow they will get more clients to buy. Till that time, they used to blame the market and they would say investors aren't buying right now or there's too much inventory. Why does Dubai not stop building? And I was looking for answers as I was so new and I could not let that market determine my present and my future. So if you look for something, the universe eventually shows you. Within a week, I met another agent who was crushing it, like closing deals in the same market. He was so aggressive and convincing that he was selling floors rather than just single apartments. Explaining and educating his clients that this is a buyer's market and why they must buy now. See, the market isn't the problem, your positioning is. Quickly, I learned to be focused on urgency-based messaging, buyer psychology, and refining my pitch. And clients started showing up and deals started happening. I also learned that when you sell high ticket, the competition is very less as compared to when you sell regular, which everyone else is selling. Lesson number 5, the power of belief that my clients love me. See, back in India, when I was running my e-commerce company and doing real estate and then moving to Dubai, I always believed that I had to chase clients, that I have to follow up with them, that I must be always there so that they can work with me. But I did not believe that clients love me. So what I had to do, I had to continuously chase them. I would always get anxious that they would work with other agents. If they had any query, I always insisted that they call me and ask me questions rather than asking anybody else or do their research on their own, because I was worried that if they would talk to other agents, I might lose the deal. But when I built this belief, I became aware of this belief, and when I built this belief that my clients love me, everything changed. Suddenly, I stopped chasing clients. When I met a client, I would talk to him, I would show him the options that I had to sell. I knew that they will only buy from me because I started believing that my clients love me. And suddenly what happened? They would call me. They would say that, I've booked my tickets. I'm coming after 3 days. Like without me putting that effort, the clients started reaching out to me. I learned this from top celebrities. They don't love their fans so much as their fans love them. They are happy to do what they are doing and focused on the work that they are doing, and people love them for the work that they do. So with the same principle, this was a very integral lesson, and the moment this belief shifted, everything shifted for me, and I found the ease of being in the real estate business without worrying about what other agents were doing and where my clients will go and speak and buy from, because I knew no matter what research they do, if they will meet me once, they will buy from me because they love me. So what I understand is your subconscious belief shape your real estate career. If you believe clients are hard to get, you'll struggle. If you believe clients love working with you, they will. Confidence attracts business. Your mindset attracts the clients. I started my day with affirmations. My clients love working with me. I stopped worrying about other agents. I focused on being the best by the value that I deliver. I visualized and acted as if I had already been the top agent in my market and I was closing deals effortlessly. And everything shifted. Clients seek me out instead of me chasing them. See, if you want to reprogram your mind with the beliefs of a millionaire realtor, learn the 200 plus empowering beliefs inside the Realtor 1 program. This is a must beliefs if you want to make a million dirham plus commission. Click on the link below in the description and join and transform your mindset today. It's a powerful program to learn about how beliefs can help realtors become unstoppable. Coming to lesson number 6. Not every client is the right fit. There was a client who dragged me along for 5 months. He was always just about ready to buy, but kept postponing. Every time we spoke, he had a new concern: interest rates, his finance, market timing. I convinced myself he was serious. I wasted countless hours showing him properties, answering every query, and strategizing his investment plan. Eventually, he stopped responding. Chasing every client is a waste of time. Identify serious buyers first. Qualify early, budget, timeline, and urgency to buy. Let go of the dead leads and focus on high quality prospects. So this is what I learned. So what I did is I created a pre-qualification framework to filter out time wasters. I spent more time on serious clients instead of chasing ghosts or clients who could ghost me. Coming to lesson number 7, confidence is everything. There was a time when I let clients dictate the conversation. I'd go into the meeting worried about their objections rather than presenting my offer with conviction. I once pitched a luxury unit to a CEO, and instead of leading the conversation, I let him take the control. He asked, "Do you really think this is worth the price?" My hesitation showed, and he walked away. Clients buy confidence. If you don't believe what you are selling, they won't. The best way to build confidence is practice the pitch until it feels natural and you can speak with authority. Like once I started doing this, I spoke with authority. I was giving them $1 million opportunity. I stopped seeking approval and started advising them. Instead, I started asking them a lot of questions. Whoever asks the question controls the conversation. So clients will respect you more if you can ask them right questions, and they will sell themselves the unit that you are proposing if you know how to ask the right questions. Lesson number 8, urgency creates action. One of my clients kept delaying his decision on a beachfront unit. Every time we spoke, he was almost ready, but waiting for the perfect time. Meanwhile, the units were selling fast. When he finally decided about the unit, it was gone. He was devastated. He asked me, "Anant, why didn't you push me harder?" Urgency closes deals. I started using limited time incentives like price hike, exclusive offers, DLD waivers. I showed them what they'd lose if they waited. I made the clients feel the cost of inaction, and suddenly my future clients started making decisions faster. See, if a client says yes, it's a decision. If he's not saying anything, that is also a decision. It's better you put it in their mouth and close the client so that you can move to the next client. If you got value from this video, then like this video and remember to keep me in your prayers. Dua mein yaad rakhna mujhe. And if you want to shift your mindset, then join the Realtor 1 program today. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you for watching.